Hello, my cute little internet friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is almost Halloween, which means it is time for costumes, which means it's time to spend a lot of money on something you're only gonna wear once. Now that I think about it, Halloween and weddings are very similar. Both expensive, both only for one night, and both terrifying as f***. If you're like me, then you like to do everything last minute and you probably don't have your Halloween costume yet. But fear not, my friends, all the costumes you're gonna see today came from Amazon Prime. You can get it in 2 days, not sponsored, just fabulous and perfect for people that like to do things last minute. So today I'm going to compare an expensive version to a less expensive version of the same costume, and then you could decide whether it's worth spending more money or not for that one magical Halloween night of your life. I would just like to put a disclaimer out there that to me, these are expensive prices for one night costume. I feel like some of you are gonna be like, I saw a video where this girl spent like $2,000 on a costume. Well, guess what? That's insane, and I'm not gonna spend $2,000 on a costume. However, I think the expensive versions of some of these are still a little too expensive, in my opinion. But again, you can decide what's expensive and what's not. I'm just comparing two versions that are not close to being equal in price. So first up, I wanted to go with a traditional costume, something I always thought would be cute to do as an adult, but mostly only babies dress as this. But let's be honest, I sort of am a baby, especially when I have too much to drink. So my first costume to compare is a pumpkin. The cheap version I found for $9.76, and the more expensive version came in at $59.95. Which will win? Let's check it out. Does this make me look fat? I love it! Honestly, never thought I'd want to be a pumpkin for Halloween. Seemed a little cliche, but I am just loving the retro look here. Also, if I eat too much candy, it's fine because there's plenty of room to grow. Also, love a pumpkin beret. Accessories for under 10 bucks? Are you kidding me? What a steal. It's definitely like made of like cheap felt, but it could be worse. It's pretty soft. I feel like the Velcro keeps coming undone, so you should probably wear something underneath, but I don't know. That's up to you. I'm not here to tell you if you should be sexy or not on Halloween. If you want to be a sexy pumpkin, you don't have to wear a damn thing underneath. And then just go like this really hard and the whole thing will come undone. Honestly, I think this is really kind of cute. 10 bucks, I'm in. Let's see what the more expensive version looks like. Did someone say expensive pumpkin? Ew, I never thought I'd be so offended by an expensive costume. I don't know why, but first of all, I thought this was gonna be like a onesie, like a pajama thing, and I guess in theory it still is, but it's like a dress, and it's like kind of tight. And also, this guy looks really mean. And also, what is this thing on my head? And also, this was $70. Price is wrong, bitch. But let me compare the two side by side so you can make your own judgments. Costume that I think a lot of you will like and a lot of you might even want to be, and that is Betty from Riverdale. I chose Betty because I'm blonde and also I want to make out with Cole Sprouse. The cheap version came in at $12.99 and the more expensive version was $44.99. Let's see which one is worth it. Oh my God. Okay, I have a lot to say. First of all, I definitely don't feel as sexy as Betty looks on Riverdale, but I do have to give this cheap costume credit because for $12.99, you get all of this. Like the socks, the skirt, the shirt with the little shirt underneath attached, and this tremendous wig. I mean, really, what a deal. Let me show you this mess up close. It's very exciting. I don't have a lot of words here. However, it's not like the worst. Like, this is a little bit, I got it maybe in a size too big, but like, if you really want to be Betty, I would just like ditch the wig and get this costume. It's so much cheaper than the one I'm about to try on after this. And I can't imagine that one's like much better. This, horrendous. The rest, not bad. Let's see how that rich bitch compares. Hell yeah! I'm actually like loving this. Okay, I was like, can we justify $45 on costume? And I gotta say, this is worth it. Yeah! I feel like it's made really well. It fits me like a freaking glove. And I feel like I am ready to make out hard with Cole Sprouse. You know what I'm saying? But this is super cute. I feel real cute in it, and I feel like my boyfriend would actually like really love this. Minus the part where I want to make out with Cole Sprouse. I thought it would be hard to top that cheap version because, I mean, it basically provides the same thing and then some. But I feel like if you really don't mind spending a little bit more and you could just get some socks and you have blonde hair or you're gonna get a wig, this is so cute. You can also be any of the Riverdale girls because this, it doesn't say Betty on it, you know what I'm saying? Any of the girls. Worth the $45 in my opinion. Next up, I feel like it's a very classic and hip thing to do, and that's to be a unicorn. Okay, maybe not hip or classic, but whatever, I thought it was cute, and this one's dedicated to my dog, Unicorn. The cheap costume came in at $12.95, and the more expensive came in at $69.95. Let's see which one's more magical. I love it! Besides the fact that I'm like sweating profusely, this is so cute. I am shocked. This unicorn here was only $12.99. It is well made. It is a really soft material. It's so cute. It's got pockets. And the best part, ladies and gentlemen, it has a zipper in the butt. So you can undo it and take dumps anytime you want. Best $12 spent yet. This is really, really, really super cute. And I feel like these are usually really expensive, so this was a good find. I will try to leave the link in the comments so you guys can get one because we could all be unicorn friends and then we could all unzip our butts and take poops together. I love it. Let's see the expensive version. I doubt it can beat the greatness of this one. Oh my God, I'm sorry I ever doubted you, expensive unicorn. This one is pretty incredible. Basically, you need to see the back to really appreciate it. She's magical. I mean, the details on this one are pretty awesome. It has like a two-way zip, which the only weird thing about it is this little like ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling thing down here, which like I just can't get over. Maybe you could take this part off, but that's kind of weird. But they've got these great pockets. Ooh, wait, they have pockets under here? Why? Just so you can like breathe? Because they've got them here too, which is kind of weird. Maybe they're just like breathing holes because they know that these things are so hot. But I like the detailing that it has all over and the inside and the horn. I mean, it's really cute. It was $70, so like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can justify it, but I do have to say, it gave the $12.99 one a smackdown. Although I'm probably gonna keep the cheap one because I'm cheap, but like, you know, let's compare them side by side. I know this was really popular last year, but I think that we're gonna see a lot of it this year. And when I researched on Amazon, it seemed to be one of the #1 costumes for women this year, and that is Wonder Woman. I wonder which version's gonna be better. Okay, so the cheapest version I could find for the whole costume was $21.94, and the expensive version that I splurged on was $140.99. Let's see if an empty bank account was worth it. Hey look, it's me, wondering why I thought this was a good idea, woman. Let's start by reminding ourselves that this costume is $21.94, which is a low number on the scale of costumes, and it does come with all these accessories. The main piece, however, is a little cheap and a little tight. That's not the costume's fault, that's my fault for ordering the wrong size. I feel like it's actually not that bad. It looks terrible on me. And like these little details, like I guess I need to tighten these. You know, I feel like on the right person you could get away with this. Like all things considered, it's not bad for $21. Is it my favorite thing to be in front of all of you? Absolutely not. Will I wear it again? Absolutely not. Am I excited to try the more expensive version? Do I have a choice? Please be a lot more flattering. Holy crap, this took me so long to get on. This is the most Ooh, this is like, la la la, is she wearing anything underneath or not? This is the most intense costume I've ever purchased, which makes sense for $140. Here it is, Wonder Woman! Also wonder why I can't zip up the top. Is it because I ate too much last night? I ordered it in a small, and I gotta say, like, it's really, really small. Like, I don't know how much I can show you, but I can't zip up the back, so I'm sorry you don't get like an accurate understanding of how this top actually looks. But I gotta say, okay, some of you might be thinking like, hey, her expensive stuff isn't that expensive, but to me, to spend on a costume like $140 sounds like a lot. However, if you are passionate and maybe if you cosplay, like this is an actual really good costume. The material is pretty nice. This is skimpy though, like super skimpy. They give you like little undies to wear underneath. They also gave me one other piece that goes across, but I couldn't figure it out, so I'm sorry you don't get to see that. These leg things are cool, but they're really tight on my calves, so they don't go up all the way and they look silly. This is cool, and this costume came in 2 separate boxes. One came with like a hanging thing. This whole thing was like nicely hanging, and then this came in a giant box. Like, this is legit. Again, does not look good on me. I don't think I'm meant to be Wonder Woman, but I gotta say, like, if you need a costume, get after it. Although I do feel like the cheaper version will do, but like, you decide. I thought this was actually very interesting. I assumed all the more expensive versions were going to be better, but as you guys saw, it seemed like it was kind of half and half, and you could definitely get away with paying very little for a pretty decent costume. Just a few tips and tricks. I would definitely read the reviews. Like, those things are pretty spot on, and make sure that you can do free returns, because a lot of times the sizing's weird, especially in some of these costumes that come from overseas. So if you want to get a perfect costume for the low cost in 2 days, you can check out all of these. I'll leave the links below. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. In the comments below, let me know what you're gonna be for Halloween, and if you do get any of these costumes, make sure you reply me on Instagram so I can check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. You're cute. Happy almost Halloween, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Also, for some reason, this came in the mail. I definitely didn't order it, but I'm not mad about it. Yeah! It's for sure the best costume in the bunch.